10 tips on how to ease the pain of divorce, and this is tip 7, which is all about the importance of letting go. Hello, I'm Sara Gibbons and I've a doctorate in client transformation and I'm a divorce recovery specialist, and I can help you move on from your divorce faster. Today I'm going to give you a quick tip on the importance of letting go. You may remember in tip 1 we talked about how the reason there is so much pain around divorce is because we're in one situation, one place, and we actually want to be in another place. Now that might be through an out the other side of the divorce relationship, or it might be that you want the relationship back, or any other permutation in between. It's that gap, it's that being in one place and wanting to be in another place that causes so much discomfort. Now, the way to ease yourself out of that is to recognise that we need to let go of our expectations of how life is going to be for us, or we expected it to be, and we're going into a new chapter. I talked a little bit in the last tip as well about how the fact that you don't have to be strong to be strong, and what that meant was that what that means to me is that if you're rigidly strong, if you're rigidly fixed about being strong, then there's very little leeway, and that can be an uncomfortable place to be. But to be really strong involves flexibility. A simple analogy is like when an architect or a designer is building a bridge. If they make it very rigid, then it's going to crack and split very easily. But if there's some movement, then it's going to be able to adapt to the elements and different environment happenings. Another example would be if you hold your fist really tight, then eventually it's going to become uncomfortable and lose its flexibility. Just these little examples to show you the importance of being flexible, and in order to be flexible we need to let go of any fixed expectations, judgments, opinions that we had about where our life was going. The thing is, in life we always have choices, always. But if we're very fixed about what we want and where we want to be, we're actually limiting ourselves, and we're limiting the choices that are available to us. By letting go and by allowing ourselves to move into that scary, hairy unknown, we are actually opening up our choices and our opportunities. Now, a lot of us have been taught from a very early age to be how to be safe. Well-intentioned, no doubt, but that can take over. You look at a small child, for example, and it'll have a wonderful sense of adventure and freedom, and yet we lose that with all these rules and regulations and opinions and judgments, and this is right and this is wrong. We can lose that sense of adventure, and that limits us, and our life gets smaller. And what we're saying here is you're starting a new chapter, you're starting a whole new story for yourself. And if you can let go of some of those rigidities that you may be observing now, if you can let go of some of those things that are holding you back, relax into it a little bit more, go with the flow of life, then you're going to find a lot more opportunities and doors are going to open for you. It's all about letting go where we expected life to go and allowing a new chapter, a new story to begin to unfold. And a lot of people will testify, and me included, that when you start to do that, not only does life get better, it's highly likely it will be better than it ever was before, because you have new understandings, you have a broader perspective, and you're much more in touch with yourself. If you're finding these tips helpful and would like to know more about how to get over your divorce faster, then do go along to my website, drsaragibbons.com, and grab my free course, How to Get Over Your Divorce Faster. Lots of other information there as well. You can also have a look at my book, and that's available on Amazon, ebook, paperback, and also on audio. And if you would like personal one-to-one support, then go to the contact page on my website and book a one-to-one call. Remember to drop any comments below and I'll get right back to you. And don't forget to subscribe, like and follow for even more tips on how to get over your divorce.